All right, so I'm just an idiotic, stupid dog, but this is the problem I got. We lost an adherent. We struggled for so long at 143, and then all of a sudden we got to 146, and then as soon as I did the Mullen take, was it the Mullen take? Who's the snowflake? Who's the snowflake that had to withdraw? Listen, subscribers, if you withdraw your subscription, if you reject us, then at least make a post. Say, I'm rejecting you. I'm withdrawing my subscription. Be vocal. Be out there. Be proactive. Then we can learn from it that way. That will be better. But I was just wondering, who was the snowflake? You know what I'm saying? Was it when we said something about a queer? It wasn't queer on that Mullen take, like gay queer. It was funny, ha-ha queer. It's like in the old days, Gaylord Perry, the pitcher. His parents weren't trying to say he was gay. He was saying Gaylord, he's a happy man. He's like lordfully happy over here. Gaylord wasn't think about it. Gaylord Perry, a 300 winner, Hall of Fame pitcher. It wasn't nothing to do with gay, okay? Queer was nothing to do with queer, but maybe you could take it that way, so I'm sorry. I apologize, whatever. It's okay. Or was it when we made fun, we were so misogynistic against Nancy Pelosi? I mean, who's the snowflake? Who's the snowflake? Were we so misogynistic, talking about Nancy Pelosi's tits, saying she was fuckable into her late 70s? Was that wrong? It was probably wrong. We should have said breasts. We should have said she was alluring and beautiful. Who was the snowflake? Was when we talked about Donald Trump says it's successful and it's beautiful and it's great when you don't pay your taxes. You don't pay on the schools. You don't pay for the ambulance. You don't pay for the firemen. You don't pay for the cops. Who was it? Who's the snowflake? Were you mad because we pointed out that Donald don't pay taxes? Is that the snowflake? Who's the snowflake who had to withdraw their adherents? Plus, I'd be up front. I would say, to anybody, I'd say, hey, guys, I'm withdrawing my adherents from this YouTube channel because I don't like what you say, and here's why. You just withdraw? You just slink off? Yeah, that's bullshit. That's cowardly. Whatever. It's all right. Here's what I'm saying. I'm so sorry I let you down, adherent. Please come back. I could change. I'll do better, adherent. I swear we can make it work. Please, adherent, give me another chance. Give me one. I'm begging you, yet. I'm begging you, adherent. Please give me another chance. 146. Can we please get back to 146? It took us a nightmarishly long fever dream to get to 146. And then as soon as we got to 146, it was withdrawn. Holy gosh. I don't think the snowflake was King Cobra Rules, even though he had a really nasty joke about liberals smelling worse than tuna fish. Tuna fish is healthy. Why would he even make that correlation? Come on. King Cobra Rules. It's okay. King Cobra, I pray to God you're sticking with us. We can't get by if we lose King Cobra, so whatever. Then you got Cody Fancy Pants. He said, hot takes doggy. I don't know. That's kind of wishy-washy. Was he saying this, that, or the other thing? Nobody knows. I think that's riding the fence a little bit there, Cody Fancy Pants. It's, you're not making a statement. You're not doing this, that, the other thing. It's all right. It's okay. You made some kind of statement. It can be taken either way. That's the thing that the dog wants to do. The dog wants to try, to not be against anybody. Be against everybody. I guess that's it. If you're against everybody, then you're not for anybody. Then you're free. You have no, whatever you would say, occultish views that have to be adherently corralled and, whatever you would say. You have the freedom to think what you want to think. Also, like I said, it's obvious King Cobra Rules was a little upset that maybe we made a little bit too much fun of the mega hat. Maybe we made too much fun of Donald. Maybe Mr. Mullen, or Mr. Mullins, whatever his name is. We kind of, are you trying to tell me that Mr. Mullins doesn't have meth eyes? I mean, black pearls surrounded by an aurora of blood red fluorescence? Are you trying to tell me he doesn't have meth eyes? I'm not saying, I kind of maybe said it in the post, you should smoke weed or drink instead of smoking meth. That was a joke, but this boy's got meth eyes. King Cobra Rules, This boy has got meth eyes. It's okay. It's all right if you got meth eyes, whether it's methamphetamine or it's just because you got some really bad habits. Maybe you're low in vitamin D deficiency, but those black pearl eyes he's got, those are like Tahitian. I mean, they're like worth $200 a piece, them black pearls. So I don't even know why I'm trying to explain it. And then you go all the way down to DJ Kinney. Big old DJ Kinney. I don't even remember voting a vote for DJ for first, second, or third place or Adherent of the month. So I don't know who the fuck DJ is. But DJ said, do you even know what you're talking about? So let me put this succinctly in a word. No. Okay? Do you know anything about him? Yeah. The first time I ever saw him in my life was when I watched a 3-minute clip about him running down Nancy Pelosi and extolling the virtue of a bunch of fucking white trash a-holes who stomped through the Capitol. Listen, boys, rule of law still matters. You don't have the right to stomp through our Capitol, tearing down a bunch of shit, taking shit on desks, being a bullshit artist, getting a couple cops killed. No. You got to respect the cops. You don't get to get a couple cops killed. It's stupid. You don't get to bust in on somebody's fucking house, whether it's the house of the people or a private fucking house. You don't get to stomp in and cause troubles. It's called the rule of law. Protest is cool, peacefully. Protest is beautiful. Walk up silently. Throw yourself on the floor. Make them drag you away. You don't get to fucking stomp and romp around like you own the place. Whatever, Mr. Kinney? No. Do I know this, that, or the other thing? Yeah, I think I know this much. The rule of law matters. Stick to the rule of law. That's what glues us and binds us. That's what we can all adhere to. Plus, everybody, figure this one out. We're not against each other. It's not the right. It's not the left. It's not tuna fish stinking liberals. It's not non-tax paying conservatives. It's not mega hat backwards wearing comedians. We're all in this together. Believe you me, boys. Someday not the Russians, because the Russians are a paper tiger. They're like, Russians could not beat anybody. Russians couldn't punch their way out of a paper bag. But believe me, them Chinese, someday the Chinese are going to be coming up over the hill. And you're going to be like, holy shit, boys, we're going to have to bind together. We're all going to have to bound together. We're going to have to be us against them. It's us here. We're a conglomeration of states' rights. But you got to have this thing, a little piece of you that says it's okay if I disagree with the other guy. I would still want to win the soccer game. I would still want to win the baseball game. I would still want to win the football game. I would still want to win the battle with this group of guys. Maybe we don't have the same, views on politics or liberalism or conservatism or modernism, moderation, but we should still stick together. It's us versus them. It's not, you and them versus us or we're lost. God bless us, everyone. Don't you get it? We're still all together. Maybe those tuna fish stink. Maybe it's like, really rancid, stinky, vinegary, really long underarm hair pits stink from them liberal girls. They're still girls. Someday you might want to get with one of them girls. Forget about it. Listen, we have to stick together. It's us versus them. And by us versus them, it could be us versus the Philippines. It could be us versus somebody we didn't even think about yet. It could be all of us, including the Chinese, the Russians, all of us, versus the aliens. Think about that, you stupid bastards. Someday it could be all of us versus some sinister fucks from some other planet. God bless us, everybody. All right, I hope you get an idea. But I want that adherent to come back into the fold. Please, please, please come back. And also, I would like to say this. As a young, stupid dog, we're going to be dropping an audio novelette. It's a nonfiction. Some people claim it's fiction. It's nonfiction. It's true. It all happened. It's not a fantasy. We're going to be dropping The Man, the Rabbit, and the Dog. It's a dog prequel. I'm a dog who's speaking right now to you about my own dog prequel. So please, get ready to listen to it. It's prose. It's a little novelette. It's not comedy. It's not hot takes. It's not short takes. It's all about listening to something, having an attention span, from the beginning to the end. It's not fun. It's not exciting. It's a little bit of work. It's prose. You just have to listen. It's a cohesive, coherent story that you should listen to. It's a prequel. It explains a whole lot of shit. Some places there's a few indiscretions or indiscrepancies that you would say, oh my God, you got that one wrong, but you can find them for yourselves. That makes it even fun. It's like an Easter egg hunt. This is going to drop this Friday. It's a 17-chapter novelette. Listen to that. And also, I apologize. I was wrong. I was wrong about everything. I was wrong about specific things. I should have done a better job. I was too aggressive. I got too loud. I was too whatever you would say. It's me. It's not you. It's me. It's not you. It's me.